Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Well, that was depressing.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monaco station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monaco station. And then, we'll take the paintress's heart.
All right, might as well get the extra cutscenes out of the way.
How far up the mountain is Monaco Station?
Not too high, but yeah, there's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right, there's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Yeah, sure, why not? Urso approaches Seal, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you a story for a story. Quite fair, I think. No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's fair to say mysterious. Go with this.
Trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
Something unusual then, strange wonders and mysteries. Something epic then, full. Let's go with this one.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share,
Story for a story, right?
we'll see.
Urso and Seal spend the next few minutes arguing with Seal and also share. Okay. Seal continues to tease Urso, who remains evasive. Okay. Alright, so this is the new mechanic that we got with SK in the last video too. Now I wonder, I know there's romance in this game. You can romance one of these two. I wonder how much relationship points it actually takes to get there. We'll see.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well make the rounds with the entire team.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright, as a gesture of good faith, I feel like we already established that. I mean, he did already teach us how to do the gradient thing. So, I mean, yeah, he's already kind of made a fair trade here, but let's give her a bone.
All right. as a gesture of good faith. I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. Alright, yeah, now I'm going to make my decision before the game ends. Which one of these two I'm going to romance then. Alright, next on to you.
How come Monaco lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Monaco's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Ooh, that just reminded me. We have a side quest to find lost Jestrels as well. Okay, you got to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Oh. Do we not?
How come Monaco...
Monaco's a...
The lost...
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have anything. We don't get to build a relationship with her? I mean, obviously not a romantic one, but I thought she'd still have the same thing. Okay. Funny, we can do it with the other two. We can do it with you. Can't do it with you.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Of who?
Well, not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, might as well. Making the rounds anyway.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
See, whenever he says things like that, it makes me think there's some kind of like time travel stuff going on here. Sometimes I feel like you know everyone. And you're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
What? What? That
You're so very wise.
the more I talk to this thing, the more confused I get. And yet I still love him. You know, that almost makes sense to me. Yep, Verso the Wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Alright, so this should rank up to 2 now. I think we're already at 1. Yep. Okay, last thing to do. There's usually some kind of cutscene that triggers at the campfire. Let's see if we can do that. Check up on the others. Remember current objective. Right in Gustav's... might as well do that. See if his is different from Gustav's. Oh, Mael's gonna write in it. Okay. Check on the others. Mal quietly approaches Loon, wanting to apologize for her behavior on the way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I... I didn't mean...
it's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Monet,
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
you feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mael and Une spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Okay. Nice little cutscene between the two of them.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
All right, we're back to the main story, going into Monaco Station. Let's do it.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's old enough to remember what it was like before the fracture. I keep forgetting that. Oh, by the way, in between recordings, I kind of went through and I might as well just show you guys. Kind of went through and finally started building these guys as like different builds. Turned Verso into my tank basically, so I have it set up so that he takes a lot of damage, but he's going to gain a lot of AP from it, and he can do a lot of heavy hitting. Also has the most health in the game. Made her into my all-rounder basically. Nothing really special about her. She is probably our heaviest hitter, but I have her on the background for now, not in the main party. And she's kind of like our speed freak. She's going to be the one who's usually going first. Jesus, that was bright.
Here we are. Monaco Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Oh, there's a lot of dead bodies around here. I forget, does walking through fire actually hurt me? No. No, it does not. Okay. Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. I find it meditative and instructional. Fair enough. Ooh, I knew there had to be an item somewhere around here. 2100 chroma. Not bad.
If Monaco's not here, that means... slow as ever, mon Dieu.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies. Could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Monaco down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Monaco's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
What up? Okay, I dig this music.
Grace.
All right, let's see how he fights. All right, can't aim at the bell. Didn't take a lot of damage from that.
Let the ink flow.
Now I do wonder, since he isn't technically an actual enemy, do we have to win this fight or can we just lose it? I mean, I'm gonna try to win, but I do wonder if it actually matters or not. Let's see. You know what? Let's go with powerful. Boost everyone up a bit.
Ready to evade. Let the ink flow. Earth rise.
Shields out.
Not impressed.
Oh. Okay. Wasn't ready for that.
He can turn into a next coming. Feel the burn.
Let's spill some ink.
A storm is coming. Danger.
Let's have some fun.
All right. Let's go ahead and heal.
Really need it.
Lightning rods.
En garde.
And let's see. Let's go guard down. There we go.
Coming.
En garde. Okay.
You're outmatched.
Grenade, watch out.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, this might actually kill. Let's see. Yep, there we go.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact.
Huh, okay. I wonder what Stalak is. Oh. Oh, that's big.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the Stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
Okay, so
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously impart my wisdom.
okay. You can now use gradient attacks. Each AP used to cast a skill fills the gradient gauge. Once the gauge is full, you gain 1 gradient charge that you can use with any character to cast a gradient attack. Oh, interesting.
You can't escape.
Okay. And I wonder, if we get a charge all the way to 3, does that just mean that we can use it with 3 characters in 1 round, or will it just increase the power of the attack? It'll be interesting to find that out. Also, I'm guessing because, yep, looks like he's made of ice, so he's definitely going to be weak to fire. See, it's a good thing that I made him the tank because he doesn't take much damage right now, but the only thing is it does take away his perfectness. His meter build up. Ooh. Okay. So he doesn't take fire anymore. Good to know.
Time to impress. Here we go. Not impressed.
A storm is coming. Earth rise.
Alright. He's almost dead. Let's go with this.
Not impressed.
Shit. Why did I do that? Okay, let's do this.
Here we go.
Let the ink flow.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to do enough damage to kill, but got us in range. Oh, killed himself. Okay. Fair enough.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Neveron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noco's coming too.
Oh, you are?
L'homme mercanto al dormir. C'est mon retour, trésorier. Voici le meilleur mercanteur du monde.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Grande sucamene nella structura. Should parlo de nema, nevinines de gestrado. Should do ordular, ora exito and notice.
Okay, this game just, it continues to be, oh. He's actually, we're playing it, he's actually part of the team now? I thought he was just going to be an added character to our, like, cutscenes and whatnot. Alright, do you wish to play as Monaco's tutorial? Let's do it.
Sweet taste of battle.
Jesus. Alright, Monaco's skill, move the bestial wheel pointer forward. Each mask on the wheel upgrades specific skills. The almighty mask upgrades all skills. Upgraded skills are stronger or gain additional effects. Wait, how do I? Monaco's starting skills are Chaliar combo and Stalak punches. The bestial wheels is on heavy mask. Therefore, Stalak punch is upgraded and deals additional damage. Use Stalak punches to move the bestial wheel pointer or mask further. Okay. Okay, I think I see what's going on here.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, Monaco harvests Neveron legs if he's in the party. Drop a phone there for a second. Enemies with lootable legs have this icon next to their health bar. Defeating them will allow Monaco to learn this Neveron skill. The bestial wheel is now on caster mask. Monaco doesn't have any caster skills yet, but defeating Hellerin will unlock one. Okay, so he's kind of like a monster tamer in a way. I dig this. I really do. Oh, press the wrong button.
A bit of violence, yes.
Can I not do a counter? Maybe it's because he didn't stay still. I don't know. All right, one more turn should kill him. Oh wait, I did hit him. Okay. Level 26, not bad. Alright, Monaco's Neveron skills. You just beat a Palarin and looted its leg, which allows Monaco to learn the skill Palarin Heal. What would the skills do? Okay. Okay, how's this gonna work? A life's river winding through the valley of despair. It meets sea's embrace where sorrow turns to air. Yep. Life's a story written with the ink of dreams and fears. And death, the final chapter where we shed our tears. Where the plot is full of jeers, but it's lost in our... Okay, obviously the first one. Life's a blazing comet racing through the sky. Its light will softly fade where skies lie. Yeah, so basically we just go with the first one each time. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I kind of dig it. Huh. Well, this isn't exactly what I was expecting.
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
All right. Onward. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's a good thing there's no fall damage in this game, because that would have hurt.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Monaco.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Monaco! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Monaco. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
All right, so we're split up from the rest of the party. I mean, did Verso not think that was going to happen? He brought him here just specifically to do that, didn't he?
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Monaco. Let's move on, shall we?
All right, so I wonder who we're going to run into first, Mael or Verso. No, back up, I said. Jesus, okay.
I'm waiting. I'll do it. Swiftly now.
All right, there we go. Ooh, got a new weapon for Mael. Too bad she's not here.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Can I jump down there? Nope. Yeah, no, I really don't like the fact that these things start humming now. I swear they weren't making that noise when we found them earlier.
So, Monaco, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. What are you? Are you a spirit trapped in the Gamage? These days, I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the paintress? Who are you talking about? She who painted Nevrons. Okay, so he is talking about the... Okay. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. so many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect to bring life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience, that saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me, all of them. She and I are the most alike. All of them. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away, far, far away. Are you originally from okay. I paint them so I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. Okay. Little lore drop for the Pinterest. Guess I'm guessing based off of that conversation that she was like one of his students or something like that. Maybe one of his kids, I don't know. Wait.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Monaco, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Can you stand? Monaco gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Avalon est très heureux pour nous.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monaco fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Alright, so this is actually kind of interesting. I was waiting for their conversation to end. We got some kind of mystery going on with Verso. I mean, we already knew there was a mystery going around him, but now there's some kind of mystery where everyone else thinks he might be a danger to Mael and them. So yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on with that. But I think I'm gonna save that for the next video. This is where we're gonna end it for this time. We'll just save up real quick. Alright, when we come back, we're gonna continue on to the center of town. If this thing, let me get away from this thing because it's humming too much. Alright, so yeah, when we come back, we're gonna go on to the center of town. See if we can meet up with the rest of the team. Fight whatever mini boss or big boss we're gonna find there. And continue on and find out what the mystery around you is. Alright, that's it. Peace out.